And let's give a round of applause to your entertainment director, Mr. Jim Ward.
All right, a very good afternoon, everybody. How we doing out there, all right? Oh no, how we doing out there? Come on, everybody, put your hands in the air. Come on, it's party time. I gotta see everybody. Hands in the air, come on. Clap your hands, everybody. A weekend cruise. 2-day cruise to the Bahamas. Here we go, we gotta hear ya. Oh yeah, that sounds great. And welcome on board the Bahamas Celebration. And what we'd like to do right now, any of our younger cruisers, if you're of the ages of 3 to 17, no need to be here for this talk. Come up here and join our youth counselors right over here for your first activity, which is beer chugging. It's O'Doul's, all right? All right, all you people standing around over here by the bar. Come on, people. It's time to party aboard the Bahamas Celebration.
Cha-cha now, y'all.
Here we go. We're going to the Bahamas.
Looking at something like a true girl. A girl told me that a man that can dance might could possibly get down with the tool in his hand.
We're going to the Bahamas. It's time to waddle.
Welcome to The View. Welcome to Showtime. Let's give a round of applause to your entertainment director, Mr. Jim Ward.
All right, and very good evening, everybody, and welcome to Showtime. How's everybody doing out there, all right? Oh, come on, let's try this all together and not do it at all. How we doing out there? Let's try it a different way. If I say hi, folks, you say hi, Jim. Ready? Hi, folks? That's pretty good, but not exactly what we're looking for here on an opening night showcase on a 2-day cruise down to the Bahamas. You know, because they say it's better in the Bahamas, and you're going to find out tomorrow why. But it was better for me today in my career with this company because after 2 months of negotiation, today I got a brand new contract for 2014. You're about as excited as I was when I got it, huh? I got so excited I never read it. I just signed it and gave it back. Well, I read it tonight, and it's got one very specific thing in the contract that must happen in order for me to keep it. It says very specifically that when I hit this stage during the course of this cruise and come out here and say it's showtime, that the crowd is supposed to go absolutely crazy. You're supposed to be screaming, yelling, hollering, going nuts continuously out there with a thunderous round of applause because this is going to do 2 things. First, it's going to get you ready for the show. Secondly, it lets our entertainers know backstage we got a live group. I'm doubting that very seriously right now. So I tell you what I'm going to do for you tonight only. I'm going to go back outside the room in the elevator, right over here, because, well, that's where I live. I am going to come charging out here on a white stallion. My eyelashes are going to be on fire, and I'm going to be wearing a rhinestone, star-studded loincloth. I hate when the guys do that, trust me. I am going to give you one more shot at this, gang, tonight only. Please, I need to keep this contract. Do not let me down. Jeffrey.
Bahamas Celebration, are you ready for Showtime? We can do better than that. Are you ready for Showtime? Let's show some love. Let's bring it back on the side of the stage. Our entertainment director, Mr. Jim Ward.
All right, everybody, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Showtime. Everybody, put your hands in the air. It's party time. 2-day cruise. Clap your hands, everybody. Come on, we gotta hear ya. That's it. Here we go.
Very good afternoon, Bahamas Celebration, and welcome to the other side of the Love Boat, where today we are very fortunate to have with us the very talented and very popular Lucas Bone, who has been on tour with Dave Chappelle, Jimmy Fallon, and is one of the most requested acts for colleges around the country, and just back from a USO tour.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you so much for having me. It's always a blast to be here.
on the Bahamas Celebrations. Always love telling jokes. Great crowds, great audiences, a lot of fun. Really good entertainment director as well.
We are blessed to have you here, young man. And I noticed that you were a teacher at one time. How did you make the transition from being a teacher to a comedian?
My entire family, Jim, were all teachers, and most of them still are. My mom and dad is retired. So I grew up in a very educated household where teaching was very looked up upon. They really wanted everyone to get a degree. But there was also a lot of laughter in my family from a very early age. Nothing was very serious. We would always laugh at ourselves. We would laugh at each other. And I think I really grew up in that loving environment where laughter was always there.
Very good. So how long you've actually been doing the comedy circuit by yourself now?
I've been doing the comedy circuit now. I've been doing comedy 12 years. I've been full-time about 4. And I've been working cruise ships about 3.5. So Bahamas Celebrations was actually one of the first ships that actually booked me to do comedy on the high seas. And I really cut my teeth, I would say. They used that in the old comedy clubs. Learned the ropes out on Bahamas Celebrations. It was a great experience, and Jim was the first entertainment director to book me. I came on, had never done it, did a couple shows, and I told my agent, I said, I love this, get as much money out of him as you can.
That's like getting water out of a rock. So,
exactly.
As growing up, there had to be certain comedians who were influential in your in your life.
Absolutely. One of the first comics that I ever heard in my life was a very old Jewish comic by the name of Henny Youngman. And he was known for doing the Catskill.
That's great. I mean, as I said, we love having you here, and seeing the way you are, you look like you're a very chiseled individual here. Very funny, personable.
Well, my wife is on a diet, Jim, so now
you're
I'm
married. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so now I'm on a diet. So
I see.
I'm gonna stop at the buffet before I leave. I have a backpack. I'm gonna take some cookies with me. I'm gonna fill the backpack before I go.
Well, thank you for coming here. We appreciate your interview here, and we thank you, ladies and gentlemen, here aboard the Bahamas Celebration with the other side of the Love Boat, Lucas Bone, and we look forward to seeing you again in the very near future. Thank you.